Okay, I have been eating a food recently that is making me bloated AF. And if you're new to me, I am a functional nutritionist. I specialize in women's hormone health and gut health, and I help women all the time deal with bloating. So, anyways, I am human just like you. So, I am always looking for on occasion, a food that I can enjoy that is better for me, right? But like, we should be allowed, and we are allowed to like eat a cookie, to eat some chocolate, to have some chips every once in a while. So, anyways, I was at the grocery store and they had marked down, they have like this discount section at Sprouts. I don't know if you have a Sprouts local to you. They used to be called Sunflower, by the way, when I lived in Arizona. I don't know if they're still called that anywhere. Anyways, they have like a sale section, and these cookies were marked down on sale. I probably would not have bought them if they weren't on sale because they're like so expensive because they're like a health cookie or whatever. So they are the Catalina Crunch peanut butter sandwich cookies. And I was really excited because like I can't tell you the last time I had a little sandwich cookie like this. However, so my boyfriend and I have been having a couple of these probably every day the last couple of days, just as a little kind of dessert after dinner. And are the ingredients perfect? No. Are they actually pretty decent for like a convenience snack food that you might have on occasion? Yes. However, I have had some of the worst bloating that I have experienced in a long time. In a long time is the truth. And, I was thinking about, I was like in bed last night tooting up a storm. And I was thinking about like what have I been eating? What's been going on? So like that should be your first question. If you don't typically experience bloating, but you have a like little episode of it, you want to like pause and be like, if I've been eating anything new, that really is like the number one thing to ask yourself. If you have bloating in remission, right? And this is cool. I was talking to a client yesterday and she was like, I never feel bloated anymore. And I went out to eat at a restaurant this weekend and oh my gosh, felt so bloated after. And I realized like I actually used to spend like my life bloated, but since working with you, that's like something I don't even really like remember anymore, which is like the best, the best thing to hear from a client. So anyways, I realized these suckers are the culprit. So if you see these on sale, be wary because you are probably going to be tutti frutti. And, I look at this and I think about, well, okay, so what are the ingredients that made me bloated? And like a really uncomfortable bloated, you know what I mean? Like the kind where like even your toots don't really relieve it really not fun. So let's go through this ingredient list. All right, here are the ingredients. And I really want you to pay attention to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the sixth ingredient especially. So we're going to talk about ingredient 1 and 6. So pea protein and chicory root fiber. Woof. Also just natural flavors in general, but that's maybe a video for another time. Okay, so first up, that chicory root fiber. I can almost guarantee that is what bloated me. And this is something we're seeing more and more, by the way, in like gut beverages. Like Olipop, I think, has it in it. So that could be a bloating culprit for some people, by the way. But that, I have no doubt that is what bloated me. I don't often have something like chicory root fiber. Anytime you experience like bloating from a food, you want to think about the kind of fiber that might be in it or fillers that might be in it. So my body does not love chicory root fiber, which, by the way, I think is fine. I don't think it means anything is wrong with my body. And in fact, I'm at the tail end of a gut healing protocol. I did a retest of my stool test and hormones a few months ago and needed to do a little cleanup. Let me know in the comments if you want to hear more about that. But chicory root fiber would be something that could cause gas and bloating in many bodies, actually. And then pea protein. So a lot of y'all are using pea protein. And I really think you need to be way more careful with pea protein than you realize. I much prefer clients use animal-based proteins, and I find a lot of people do really well with this. I love this bone broth protein from Paleo Valley. By the way, I have a discount code if you want to try this. I love this protein powder because it doesn't have stevia in it. And it has all like real ingredients that I understand, and it has no like fillers or thickeners, which is pretty rare. So if you want to give that a try, let me know. But that I love just in general as a protein. But if you are going to do pea protein, you want to make sure that the pea is derived in a way that it's going to be safer for your gut. Because for a lot of us, pea protein is going to cause bloating. Of all the plant-based proteins, pea protein actually does tend to be the one that's most agreeable for most bodies, but I'm going to give a shout out to Lil Sipper. She created a protein with New Zest called Clean Lean Protein. Not just any protein from New Zest. It is this particular one, the Clean Lean Protein. And this one has a little bit of L-glutamine in it, and the pea protein is a pea protein isolate, which is a bit easier to digest. It also has some bacillus probiotic in it, which is a spore-based kind of probiotic, but that is the pea protein I find people digest the best. You can actually get that with a discount if you head to the LINK in my bio and set up an account for supplements. It's on there and you'll get a discount on it, but those are my preferences when it comes to protein powders. And if you are going to use pea protein, that's the one I recommend. But otherwise, I'd be really careful with it because, like I said, it really can contribute to bloating. So this has been a really long video, so I'm going to stop now. But feel free to let me know in the comments if you have questions about any of that. And also, I'm doing a preview call for my hormone membership. So it's going to be a live Q&A call, and you can always bring questions there. We can get more into the weeds on this stuff, which is what we'll do in the membership. But I want to give people like a taste of what that's like. So you can also see in my LINK, you can save your spot to that. It's on February 22nd. But yeah, these kind of health food products definitely can be major bloaters that you want to look out for.